in this country.
Catalans are finally having their say in a symbolic vote today on splitting from Spain. Emotions are running high right up to the last minute. Pro-independence protesters clashed with supporters of a national unity in the region's capital, Barcelona, on Saturday. That was the scene earlier this weekend. Madrid has torpedoed Catalonia's calls for a real referendum. So instead today the region's holding what legally equates to a massive opinion poll, with volunteers helping to organise it. For his part, Spain's Prime Minister's made it clear time and again that Madrid would never sit back and let its wealthiest region decide for itself to break away.
Esa consulta no se va a celebrar. Cataluña sería más pobre, que saldría de Europa sin edie, del euro, de la ONU y de los tratados internacionales. Es que mientras yo sea presidente del Gobierno de España, y lo puedo garantizar, creo que para el futuro también, no habrá independencia de ningún territorio español.
Well, despite the message from Madrid, Catalans haven't lost their spirits of independence. Apparently, our Marina Portnaya is following that vote in Barcelona. Hi there. Well, what can you tell us about the turnout today? This has been heading this way for such a long time, this vote, hasn't it? At the last minute, it was torpedoed. So what was the turnout like? Were people put off because of the fact that it wasn't official, so to speak?
Well, the vote is still ongoing, but we do know, according to organizers, that within the first 4 hours of polls being opened, nearly 1,143,000 Catalans turned out to vote. That's just in the first 4 hours. Polls will be open for 11 hours. So clearly that is an indication that many are coming out to cast their ballot. There's been an enormous amount of support for what Catalonia wanted to be a referendum. But as you mentioned, Madrid has been fiercely opposed and stopping and blocking any attempts to a legal referendum. So as a result, Catalonia decided to push forward this non-binding poll. They call it a consultation vote to gauge the support among Catalans for ultimate secession from Spain. Now, when voters turn out to cast their ballot, they're asked two questions. One, if they want Catalonia to become a state. If so, do they want that state to be independent? Now, Catalonian President Artur Mas was seen at one of the polling sites casting his ballot. He said after today, the next step would be to once again approach Madrid for a legal referendum. That ultimately is what Catalans want. They want to be able to exercise their democratic right and decide the fate of their future. But of course here, the economy is the big issue, the economic crisis in Spain and in all of Europe. And Barcelona being the wealthiest part of Spain, many Catalans believe that they are paying more than they're receiving. They account for about 20% of Spain's GDP. They want to have much more fiscal autonomy and independence. And there's another aspect, the cultural aspect, the social aspect. So things have been relatively calm. There's a festive feeling. I visited some voting sites, and people are very happy. Things are moving along, very organized and orderly. But there are many more hours left. But it turns out that many millions, I would say, people are coming out to cast their ballot, and we'll have to wait and see how many do take part in this, because there will be updates in the coming hours.
Indeed there will be. We'll be coming back to you shortly then. Thanks for the update now from Barcelona meantime.